Hello everyone. Welcome to the ICD-10 PCS coding series. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and follow the playlist from the beginning so that you understand all the root operations thoroughly. This is part 43 of the inpatient coding series, and today we will learn about the root operation revision from the sixth group of root operations from the medical and surgical section. I'm Vinay Kumar. I have worked in the medical coding and billing process for almost 20 years with a lot of experience in medical coding, auditing, training, and mentoring. I've helped many people in gaining knowledge and also preparing for medical coding certifications. I'm dual certified from both AHIMA and AAPC with extensive knowledge in all the verticals of the RCM business. At the end of this learning session, today, we will have a better understanding of the root operation revision from the sixth group of root operations. We will also look at an example of coding from the medical and surgical section. And remember, the medical and surgical section is the most important and the biggest section in ICD 10 PCS. There are a total of 31 root operations in the medical and surgical section alone, and these root operations are divided into 9 groups based on similar kinds of procedures grouped together. Today, we are looking at the sixth group, which talks about root operations that always involve a device. There are 6 root operations in the sixth group: insertion, replacement, supplement, change, removal, and revision. We already spoke about the first three: insertion, replacement, and supplement, and change and removal are also done. So today we are talking about revision. Revision, the root operation carries a character value of W. And remember, root operations are the most important aspect of building an ICD 10 PCS code. These root operations define the objective or the goal of the procedure. So always read the definition of the root operation and compare it to the actual procedure performed. Now, revision. So revision is defined as correcting to the extent possible a malfunctioning or displaced device. So it's basically about a device. Okay, revision is coded when the objective of the procedure is to correct the positioning or function of a previously placed device without taking the entire device out and putting a whole new device in its place. So we are not talking about removing and replacing a new device altogether. It's just a revision. A complete redo of the original root operation should not be coded to revision. It has to be coded appropriately based on the root operation performed. That's one thing. Okay, and an important coding note for the root operation revision is that general body part values are used when the specific body part value is not available in the tables. So basically, the root operation revision is something where a device, if it is malfunctioning in its original location or is displaced, is moved to a new location. These are examples of procedures coded under the root operation revision. Adjustment of the position of a pacemaker lead, or taking out loose screws and putting larger screw in a fracture repair plate, or revision of left hip replacement with readjustment of the prosthesis, or repositioning of a Swan-Ganz catheter in superior vena cava. And this is an example of coding the root operation revision. A patient had a dual chamber pacemaker inserted 2 months ago for treatment of sick sinus syndrome. The lead in the right ventricle has become dislodged, and the patient underwent an adjustment of this lead. The patient was taken to the operating room where a percutaneous adjustment of the lead in the right ventricle was performed without incident. So basically, this procedure is all about adjusting the location of the lead in the right ventricle. The correct root operation for this procedure in ICD-10 PCS is revision because the objective of this procedure is to correct to the extent possible the dislodged or the displaced lead. The code for this procedure is used for the revision of any cardiac lead. Okay, so 0, 2, W, A, 3, M, Z. Let's look at the table. So this is the table for adjustment of the right ventricular lead. Section is medical and surgical. Body system is heart and great vessels. Root operation is revision. The body part would be heart. Approach is percutaneous. The sixth character for the device would be cardiac lead. And the seventh character is Z or no qualifier. So the code should be 0, 2, W, A, 3, M, Z. So the key points from this video. Revision is coded when the objective of the procedure is to correct the positioning or function of a previously placed device without taking the entire device out and putting a whole new device in its place. That is revision. Okay, and a complete redo of the original root operation is coded to the root operation that is actually performed, and it is not coded as revision. So a complete redo should always be coded as the actual root operation. Now, you'll find the online version of the ICD-10 PCS coding manual in this link. This is also available in the description of the video, so you can download it from there. Once you go to the link, you'll find something called as the tables and index, a zip file which is named as tables and index. If you download that, you'll get the PDF for the ICD-10 PCS code set. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe and support the channel. I really hope these videos help everyone in learning ICD-10 PCS. This is very important for inpatient coders. In the next set of videos, we'll talk about the new updates that are upcoming for the ICD-10 CM and a few ICD-10 PCS as well. I'll also start a separate video series for the CPT and the ICD-10 CM coding chapter guidelines as well. Thank you.